The presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, on Tuesday, 31st January 2023, said that the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, and the main opposition, People's Democratic Party, PDP, are failed political parties, saying Nigerians must reject them with their votes. NNPP National leader and presidential candidate in the forthcoming elections, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, stated this during the South West Zonal state campaign flag-off at the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium, Oke Ado, Ibadan, which also featured presentation of party flags to governorship, National Assembly, and State House of Assembly candidates across the Southwest states. The former governor of Kano State, Senator Kwankwaso, who was accompanied by his running mate, Bishop Isaac Idahosa, had noted that it is glaring that the two political parties have nothing to offer the country, insisting that the NNPP remains the party to beat in the next general elections.
I believe in this vision. The vision my leader is paddling to enforce for an end to insecurity, dilapidated infrastructure. We are going to mop up 20 million out of school children in 4 years. We are going to build 500,000 classrooms. We are going to empower teachers. We will ensure farmers will have what they need to cultivate. We will move to what we call shifting cultivation. There will be plenty of power supply. No more power failure. You will have NEPA 24/7. Am I talking to somebody here? Shout NNPP! Will receive education. He did it before, and he will do it again. He did it in Kano. Sponsor children of the Palakawas. Over 3,000 children were sent to 14 countries, and were sponsored by the government of Madugu Sergin Kopia. Mereke Adanchi. Shine Kopia Nande Nigeria Kosa Kopia Kopia. Wanda Kweta Hayamu. Zamut Kiebe Shindo Kuto Kamantulela Mekazan Kaya. Therefore, I won't say more because my principal is coming. 25th of February. Vote for justice. Vote for fairness. Vote for speedy recovery of our economy. Vote for education. And vote for tolerance, for love, for unity, for security. And all these votes are found as you vote for Mekayam Marimari Muke de Alama Mekayam Marimari. Awalani and
Let me also thank you so much, one, for joining the party. Two, by being very committed members. Everybody who is here, both those of us inside and the majority that are outside, are committed members of the party, and even those who could not make it to this place. Please keep on moving. Keep on working hard. The job is not an easy one, but by the grace of God and determination of our members, come 25th of February, this country will elect a presidential candidate, senatorial candidate, and House of Representatives candidate of NNPP. We are so lucky that this party, in the last 10 months, we are just at a lower level. Today, by the grace of God, NNPP is the party to beat in this country. Everybody knows that PDP plus APC are one and the same failed parties. What we have today is our party, which is national. We have a national party being represented in every nooks and corners of this country, being represented at all levels, right from the ward level right to the national level. It's represented not only by Christians and Muslims, even with other religions across the country. So we thank Almighty God for having this great party for us members and of course for Nigerians. Nigeria, especially democracy, would have been a very difficult one without NNPP, because the choice would have been between the bad and the very bad that we have in this country. So we thank Almighty God, especially those of us who are politicians, who are looking to aspire for positions. Those parties are being hijacked by cabals. They sit down at the comfort of their sitting rooms and decide who becomes what. And they impose those people over and above the people of this country. Now we have got a party that is party friendly to the masses of this country. It's friendly to the people who are struggling to earn a living. People who believe that this country should be much stronger, much united, and of course much more prosperous than we are seeing today. Today in this country, all the difficulties that we are seeing are being manufactured by PDP and APC. And I'm happy that Nigerians have accepted this party as way out. In the past, we have political contractors who would go to Abuja and bring in a candidate and then come back and decree in their locality, in their state, that this is the candidate. And people have no option other than to vote for. This time, I believe in this dispensation, for the first time, we have people, credible people, from presidential candidate down to state assembly candidate, who are good quality, who have the capacity, who have the integrity to lead this country. Here with us, we have all our candidates, gubernatorial candidates. We have 3 times 6 senatorial candidates, and of course all our members of the House of Reps and State Assembly members. And we carefully sat down and agreed to ensure that we don't have bad eggs as candidates in our party. And therefore we can be rest assured that on the election day, just go and ask our agents, because we have agents in each and every polling booth in this country. Probably we are the only party that downloaded that. So if you go there, I'm sure you know our logo. Our logo is a basket of fruits in the middle of this country, inside the map of this country. So take note of that. So when you go from top to bottom, you should ask for our party. And that is the party that by the grace of God, will ensure that we are out of this terrible insecurity, serious economic crisis, dilapidated infrastructure, and all sorts of issues that we are facing today. Worse is even the unity. Today, you can hear people complaining on the issue of ethnicity, or religion, or region, and so on and so forth. So I'm so happy that today we are here celebrating our gubernatorial, senatorial, and other candidates, not only in this state, not only in Oyo State, but across the southwestern Nigeria. So I say congratulations to our candidates here, and especially I want to thank all those who organized this one, and thank all of you. Everybody is here on his own, unlike those rallies we see, which every member must be paid money from so-so time to so-so time. If they are late, everybody will desert.
He urged Nigerians to vote NNPP from top to bottom in order to address insecurity, infrastructure deficit, and ensure good life where justice, equity, and fairness shall reign. He warned that should Nigerians allow the APC and PDP to continue to rule the country, only God knows what will happen, cautioning Nigerians not to fall victims of religious and tribal sentiments in this year's general elections. The NNPP presidential candidate added that Nigeria has a lot of issues to contend with, which require the best of hands to tackle, noting that anyone campaigning on ethnicity and religion will lose the election. The NNPP presidential candidate also called on the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to adhere to the 6-month period for return of old currencies as stipulated in the Apex Bank Act, urging stakeholders in the petroleum sector to address perennial fuel scarcity in the country. Speaking at the event, NNPP National Chairman, Professor Ahmed Al-Khali, who described Senator Kwankwaso as a masses-oriented leader and promise keeper, who has nationwide social network, advised Nigerians to vote for all candidates of the party in the forthcoming general election. The gubernatorial candidate of the party in Oyo State, Engineer Lukayode Popola, in his remarks, promised to ensure the state has better standard of education, improved security, industrialization, and local government autonomy for accelerated development at the grassroots level when voted into power. Secretary, Board of Trustees, Malam Buba Galadima. Secretary, Board of Trustees, Malam Buba Galadima, in his remark, said Ibadan, which is the pace-setter city in terms of development and innovations, would be the epicenter of new Nigeria envisioned by the party. NNPP South West leader Alhaji Adebisi Olopoyan said the party was ready to reclaim the state and set it on the path of good governance.
Káàdì ìdìbò yìí mo fi ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ́ ìdìbò yẹn kún wa ẹ lọ sókè ẹ lọ káàdì ìdìbò yìí sókè ìwọ ní sókè nígbà tí wọ́n wọ
Joshua Bello reporting for Jagaban TV. Thank you.